This week, we are beginning the Masked Selfie Surprise, inspired by art teacher extraordinaire Cassie Stevens. This fun artwork is going to greet everyone in the hallways when we return to school. Now, I don't want this to be a rush job. I'm not expecting it to be completed this week. We're going to keep working on it this week, possibly next. We want to finish these well, not fast. This selfie is a chance to show what an awesome person I know you to be. This is a cartoon style, so don't take your drawing skills, and I say skills with a Z, too seriously. If I were to put on my future glasses, your artwork might look something like this. For supplies, you're going to need plain paper, a Sharpie, or a pencil, and coloring supplies. You're going to need to hold your paper in the vertical fashion, not the horizontal fashion, the vertical fashion. With my paper in the vertical fashion, I'm going to fold it first in half. So I'm going to take the bottom of my paper, I'm going to line it up with the top of my paper, and then I'm going to zip it across so my paper is folded in half. And now my second fold is going to take the top part right here, not the back part, just the top part, and I'm going to fold that back down. I'm going to match it up with the bottom where that first fold was, and I'm going to zip it right across. So it'll be a little bit like an accordion, like this. And we're going to keep it closed, so all folded up, so it'll look like that. So this bottom flap is where the mask is going to go. We're going to start with the top part. So starting right where that fold meets up with the back part of the paper is where we're going to start with the eyes. So almost halfway across, not quite. I'm going to draw a half circle, and then 1 or 2 fingers across. I'm going to do another one. Those are the tops of both of my eyes. I'm going to make it a closed shape. So I'm going to draw a straight line across, make it into a semicircle, closed shape. And then inside I'm going to do the iris. So parallel to that outside line, that's the colorful part of the eye, the iris. And then inside that I'm going to do one more half circle, and that's going to be the pupil. And I can color that in black. Now you can start adding some details to your eyes. So you could do very dramatic eyelashes if you'd like, or no eyelashes. It's up to you. We all have eyelashes, by the way. And you should always do eyebrows. And eyebrows give a great way to show expression. So you could be happy or sad. Hopefully you don't have a unibrow. You could be like, what? With one eyebrow. Now still, we're only working in this top part here. We're not touching this folded part. We're going to do the top of our head and our hair. So right up here at the very top of the page, in between the eyes, go up to the top and do a tiny little dot. And that's going to be our guideline. Now, if you remember from last year, I talked to a lot of you about using that ghost drawing. So practicing a line before you actually draw, especially if you're using a permanent marker. So I've practiced a few times, and now I'm going to do a nice big curved line that matches on both sides. So there's the top of my head. Now, you know, I'm not bald, people. And if you remember from last year, if I did portraits with you, we are going to avoid the spaghetti noodle on top of the head and the pancake look on top of our head. So I'm going to draw this one with my own style of hair. I'm going to put up some options here to show other styles of hair that you could draw. So my bangs come almost down to my eyebrows. They kind of sweep across a little like this. And I have hair on the side of my head too, so I'm going to bring that down as well. You could even draw some ears in here if you'd like. My ears get covered by my hair. I'm going to draw a couple lines like that for my hair. Now for the bottom part of the face. So on this folded section is where we are going to be putting the mask. Eventually, not now, but eventually we're going to be opening this up and putting your actual nose and mouth. But we're going to keep it folded, and I'm going to once again do that dot, only this time I'm going to do it at the bottom, right in the very center. I'm going to do a dot. I'm going to practice a few times, making that into an oval or a circle. I'm going to bring this line around like so on both sides as best as I can. There is the bottom of my face, and now I'm going to make it into a mask. So right up here at the very tippy top where that fold is, I'm going to put another dot. I'm going to practice a few times connecting, and then I'm going to draw a little bit of a diagonal line to make my mask. Once you have your mask drawn, you can decorate it any way that you would like. So for instance, I'm going to draw some flowers here. You could do stripes, polka dots, words, you name it, you can do it. I have just a few more little details before I open it up and start doing the mouth and nose. So down here at the bottom, we have to do our neck. We want to make sure we don't give ourselves some like skinny little bobblehead neck. We want a substantial neck to hold up all of our brains. And I'm going to continue my hair down. Goes like that. So now I get to start drawing the bottom half of my face. So I'm going to go right to the fold that's in the middle of my paper. I'm going to do the little dot just like I did when I did the outside where the mask is. I'm going to draw a dot. I'm going to practice a few times with my finger. And then I'm going to bring that line down around and around for the bottom of my face. Now I get to do the nose. Now there's lots of different ways to do noses. I'm going to put some examples up here on our video. I like to do just a plain old L like that, but you could do any kind of funny nose that you would like or cartoony nose. I'm also going to do a giant smile for myself. Ooh, I love art. And I'm laughing, so I'm going to give myself my little tongues over there. Some teeth. It's a big guffaw. I can show all my teeth, the bottom of my lip. I'm also going to do a couple of freckles here. And just like we did on the front part, we need to add our neck in. So we're going to give ourselves a nice substantial neck. Again, it comes right down to that middle fold line. And then I'm going to do the top of my shirt and 2 diagonals for my shoulders. I'm going to also continue down my hair, just like I did on the part with my mask, the front part, like that. You could even add in some ears if you think your ears might be showing. So now we want to know who you are behind the mask. We can see your big bright smile here, but now we want to add in some words that might describe you. So for instance, I am a sister. You could do some bubble letters for who you might want to be described as. I'm going to say artist. These are some very fast bubble letters here. And I'm going to finish this up with some other ideas and ways that I can decorate the background. Ooh-wee, I'm loving how this is coming out. So now, just as to go back and show you, here's if it's closed. This is me with a mask on. And then, ta-da, behind the mask, you can see my great bright smile, and you can find all kinds of descriptive words all about me. So now I'm going to take my time and color this in very neatly, and I would like you all to do the same. So here we have it, Mrs. Lapham behind the mask. Ooh, I can't wait to see what you all come up with.